What's good, Shabbat? We're back, and today we got
Sword of the Demon Hunter.
I've been forgetting the name of this one. Anyways, little recap real quick. What episode is this? 7, I think. Little recap. Somehow, some way, we kind of had like a little feeling, but at the same time, we're like, nah, like I don't think so. There's this and that, but we're like, maybe. Turns out the shop owner is the brother of the one that they're looking for, and then the girl is the little girl, the little demon that he was taken into that world, and he was like, yo, like I don't want to leave you alone, like see me as a dad, is this and that, blah blah, I'll be your dad, whatever. She's like, nah, like that's not happening. And then the brother with what's his name again?
I don't know. I remember.
With homeboy end up getting taken into that world as well, and they end up seeing the past and all of this stuff, and
that was pretty much it, honestly.
Yeah, pretty much it.
Long story short, we were wrong, but then we were right.
Yeah, we were wrong, but we were right. It's confusing, I guess. Like we said, like this anime so far has been confusing. When you think you got something, you get hit with a curveball. And honestly, right now, the way that it left, it's like, where's it going to go from here?
Yeah, that was my next thing I was going to say. Like, where do you think we're going to go from here?
Yeah, is there going to be another time skip?
Most likely, yes. But they keep, if you notice, they keep introducing that girl from the second episode, his cousin whatsoever.
Yeah, it's his cousin.
So
yeah.
I'm assuming this episode, he's still going to be in the city. His cousin, like, why show her? She's going to maybe have like a 3-year skip. Now she's a little bit more adult girl, right? What the fuck? Pollen's crazy out here, bro. She's going to be an adult now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she's getting married to that dude, that samurai guy that's with her all the time. And then we'll get introduced with the kite dude that we see in the intro. Something happens there. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing things in the air right now. But
Word.
She has to die somehow in order for us to move on to the next
You think she's going to die?
She has to die. Because, like...
That's fucked up, bro.
Not now. I can still see her dying when she's older. And him coming back to that city and she'll be like, wow, you're still the same age. And he like tells her, like, I'm a demon. Something like that.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Yeah. Let's get into it. It's a weird way to say just take a drink. Wet your whistle. Is this his dad?
Mm-hmm.
さて、早速になるが、一つ頼み事があってな。鬼の絵だそうだ。九段坂の浮世絵。それがこの絵の名らしい。これを描いた下絵師がな、体調を崩し、床に伏せっているらしい。
見た限りは普通の浮世絵かと。
Some creepy shit, bro.
きっかけ次第で本性を表すのが怪異というものです。
災いをもたらすものであるならば、適切な処理をしてほしい。
承知いたしました。
Is he his dad or is this like the chief of the place?
ことが終わったなら、酒の一つでも振る舞おう。
That's his dad, bro. It's the same guy.
あら、ジンヤ君、いらっしゃいませ。どうぞ。
ジンヤはいるか？おい、いたか。九段坂の浮世絵。そうだ。なんでも鬼の絵で。これを見てほしい。あ、こいつは俺が持ってきたやつと同じか。なんだろうか。いわくつきの呪いの品が複数あるってのは締まらない話だな。色あせはあまりなく、紙に劣化も見られない。すられて1年も経ってねえんじゃねえかな。ちょいと頼めば絵師まで遡れるはずだぜ。それはありがたい。
They got that one in bondage. Fuck.
I guess this is how you beat your meat back then.
鬼の絵などと言われて店先に並べるのも気が引きまして、実際絵師は病に伏せっております。それにあの絵を買った者が殺されたという話もあるとか。
ところで
Some crazy positions, bro.
Yo, they're wildin', bro. They're just sprinkling that shit in there.
絵師は堺町にいるってよ。助かった。あとはこちらで受け持とう。
You know the painter had to sit there and watch it happen as he painted it, right?
ごめん、佐賀道州殿はおられるか。来客なんだ。懐かしいな。
失礼。陣屋と申す。佐賀殿は病を患っていると耳にしたが。
病というほどのこっちゃないさ。人間老いたなら衰えるもの。
鬼の絵のたたりではないと。
お、なんだ、ぶっちょうずだ。
こいつを描いたのが貴殿と聞いて。
九段坂。
この絵について話を聞かせていただきたい。
まず、絵の名は九段坂という。江戸の九段坂とは関係ない。画題の女を指している。 以前角野の太刀をぶら下げた男が呼び名をつけたんだ。昔元春という男がここに通っていたのだ。
Sorry. Motoharu?
Oh, it's the dude, bro.
惚れたことさえ守れない。
I was like, why that name sound familiar?
ジンタだな。初めは夜風のことが嫌いだったんだ。見こもりに選ばれたはいいが、あいつは何考えてるのか分かんなくてよ。
Is this how he died?
Yeah. We never got to know how he died.
お前は俺のようになるなよ。ジンタ、お前は憎しみを大切にできる男になれ。あとは任せた。白雪を頼む。で、鈴音と仲良く。
すまない。その彼、元春についても教えていただけるだろうか。私は角野の出だ。元春は義父にあたる。
望むなら話そう。まだ俺が若造だった頃。
Niggas loved neck back then.
To be fair, though, she looked better than all the other girls so
Oh,
far.
for sure, for sure.
だから名なしで構わない。ああ、今日も精が出るな。いい絵は描けたか？
You're not gonna tell me you're gonna have a baddie right next to you and you're gonna be painting that and be like,
Yeah, bro, exactly.
見こもり、元春。五木姫の命に従い、文を届けに来た。あの女本当に。
unless that's Homegirl's mom that died in the first episode and he brought her back with him and she became the queen.
栄誉な役に就いたと思ったら。
All of this shit only makes sense towards the end of the
本
fucking
物の鬼より鬼みてえだ。
when there's closure.
お前の親父はな、年に一度江戸に来て散々愚痴をこぼしておったよ。残念ながら案外適当な男だぞ。あれはもともと七種がここにいた頃、俺が描いた肉質のベニエだ。それを後になって宣言堂が売りたいと言い出した。今出回ってるのは俺が改めて描いた下絵を刷った木版画だな。
貴殿は九段坂を鬼の絵と呼んだ。それはなぜだ？
I think he roofied that drink, bro.
You think so?
Bro, he poured more into his than his own, gave it to him, and then he looked at his teacup as he's trying to drink.
川と巫女、翡翠の組み合わせに、まず信濃に伝わる布川姫を思い起こした。
十分だ。長い間元春はお役目のために江戸に来ては
絵を描いてほしい。
昔はあんなに不満ばかりだったくせに和解したどころか惚れに惚れやがって。
からかうな。
しかし書くと言っても俺は巫女様本人を知らねえぞ。七氏がどういうことだ？
もともと信濃の国の生まれなんだが、どうもそっちで不幸があり、角野に逃げてきたそうだ。夜風はな、七氏と瓜二つなんだ。
The fuck?
What is one
九
sister?
段坂の浮世絵というのは夜風さん。
瓜二つという七氏の姿に元春の助言と俺の想像を加えたのが九段坂ってわけや。
では鬼の絵というのは？
はじめあの女は本物の鬼より鬼みてえだと元春が言ってたんだ。だから鬼の絵。
宣言堂はそれを真に受けて病を引き起こす呪いの浮世絵と。
はっきり言うとそれだけの話だ。偶然が重なっただけ。
So I wonder where the girl came
美
from.
人だろ。
Mm-hmm.
よし、どうだ元春。
いいや、全然ダメだ。俺の話聞いてたか？夜風はそんなんじゃない。
It's the same shit.
もっと綺麗に描け。
Who's Kudanzaka? I'm a little confused.
Kudansaka is the image,
Oh,
the
okay.
painting.
信濃の諏訪に伝わる女神だろう。
随分と満足そうじゃねえか。なんなら絵に名前でもつけるか？
うちの嫁さん女神より美人だ。八坂じゃ足りね
Wife.
え。もう一段は綺
So you
麗
ended
だ
up
から
bagging it?
名付けるなら九段坂。
いわば呪いの絵というわけだ。
Okay, so that girl was
九
his
段
daughter
坂
then.
の呪いではなく、
俺、
これは
当時試しに描いたものだ。
Okay, so that was his actual daughter.
ああ、知っている。
はい、かけそばお待ち。
What about the girl, though? Is she the other girl's sister?
What girl?
Nameless.
Oh, nameless. Yeah, I
い
don't
い
know.
父親だなと。例の浮世絵に問題はありませんでした。鬼の絵というのは、絵師のわずかな後悔がそう言わせただけ。死を遂げた者が所有していた浮世絵を手にしましたが、こちらも別段、変わったところはありませんでした。
幸も不幸も巡り合わせか。ご苦労だった。金を帰りにでも渡そう。
どうぞ一本。
That's what the old whistle.
Bro,
I might start using that from now on.
お前も
no, shut your whistle. Wet your whistle.
酒はよく召し上がるのですか？
逃げるための酒だった。いつしか楽しむ酒に変わった。またこうして酒をやるか。
機会があればぜひ。
We didn't get nothing.
No, we didn't get anything. It was a slow one, but like I enjoyed the backstory.
I enjoyed
honestly.
it. I enjoyed it. The fact that we got to see how Motoharu died. And, you know, we finally got the answers. Like, that was his daughter.
Mhm.
And pretty much, Jinya went through the same shit as him, pretty much. He became a sentinel. He ended up falling in love with the fucking queen, whatever,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Same as Motoharu. But, obviously, it was the opposite. Motoharu told you not to become like him. As in, like, you know, don't die, pretty much. This, and that. He didn't die, but his loved one did, which was Motoharu's daughter.
Well, didn't the queen die too though? She did die because I remember there was like
Probably,
there was a funeral flower
yeah,
thing. For
yeah,
her or
probably.
something.
But but both of them died. And
Yeah.
then in this case, it was just the daughter. But yeah, the backstory was nice. Nothing crazy. Again, we don't know what's gonna happen next episode. You
No.
know what I'm saying? Is there a time skip? This was only a few months. Last episode was the fall. This is winter now. So only like maybe like a month or two difference. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Next week is gonna be episode 8.
I don't know.
Assuming this is a 12 episode thing.
They're just throwing things in my head now because like Nameless is identical to his wife, who they could be twin sisters if she came from there and just left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe she married some dude in the future and had his cousin.
And they didn't say where Nameless went.
No, they didn't. So I'm assuming she's gonna show up a couple episodes in the future now.
Was she a demon?
Yeah, that's another question too. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Regardless, again, it's one of those where we'll just wait until next episode, see where it takes us. It's always a trip. And you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's to come. It is what it is. We enjoy it, though. Hope you guys did, too. Until next week.
We out. Peace.